The Friday Night Incident Week 2 demo has just come out, and with it, even more of the lore has been revealed, so let's go ahead and talk about it a little bit. First, we have to do a quick recap to Uncle T because he's the whole reason that this mod even began. Uncle T is Daddy Dearest's friends. They basically met up back in the day when Daddy Dearest was on tour in Russia. Since Uncle T was also a musician in Russia, it makes sense that they would eventually cross paths. The two of them became close friends very quickly, and Uncle T basically became Girlfriend's godfather. And this is why Girlfriend is so happy to see him, and it also explains why she wants him to meet Boyfriend. Girlfriend has a ton of respect and love for Uncle T and wants him to like Boyfriend as well. And I'm happy to say that Uncle T is actually really cool and shows Boyfriend a ton of respect, unlike Daddy Dearest. But as we all know, this doesn't last very long because eventually Uncle T has a pain in his chest and he even starts coughing. And then he falls down to his knees where he starts to puke up this black ichor. He goes on to state that he's never felt this way before, and he tries to warn Girlfriend to stay away from him. And I think it's very telling that even as he's going through this crucial moment, he still cares enough about Girlfriend to tell her to get away. But then that black substance began to actually take over his face until he turns into a Trollge, losing control of his mind and body. With that, he goes after Boyfriend and Girlfriend, attacking them, but he ends up slipping on a bottle, which gives them a chance to escape. And that is how the two end up in the Aurora Woods, which is where this new update begins. Now, a lot of people don't know that the Aurora Woods actually has some deep lore to it. The Aurora Woods are actually from the Aurora Woods incident, and this is the backstory to that. The Aurora Woods was basically a normal forest. It was dark, creepy, full of animals, but relatively peaceful. That was at least until Trollge actually arrived. Now, some people say that Trollge simply wandered into the woods and got lost, while others believe that he went there on purpose with the intent of murdering campers. And if this was his intention, he definitely succeeded because as of right now, he has killed approximately 86 campers / adventurers. And the series of murders were actually named the Aurora Woods incident. There are several videos on YouTube and ifunny.com that kind of show Trollge going into the woods and slowly losing his mind, which is probably why he goes on to start murdering people. So with this background knowledge, I'm sure I don't have to tell you that Boyfriend and Girlfriend are in serious trouble when they run into the Trollge named Aurora. Aurora is definitely the creepy version of Trollge I've seen so far, and the fact that he is literally chasing Boyfriend and Girlfriend through the forest lets you know that he is there to catch bodies. I also appreciate the fact that they added the jump scare in there, which is just a picture of his face, which is a reference to the Aurora incident where somebody snapped a photo of Trollge in the woods. And a fun fact about this version of Trollge is apparently if you throw oil on a tree or anywhere in the woods, he won't actually chase you because he'll be too distracted by the oil. So in reality, Boyfriend and Girlfriend probably could have got out of the situation if they just would have had some oil nearby. Now, the second thing that you probably are curious about is Mr. Tree. This is the giant tree / Trollge beast that grabs Aurora at the end of the mod. Mr. Tree is actually from an incident called the Screaming Tree incident. I believe this incident was created by a YouTuber called Shmooify, and in my opinion, he is one of the best Trollge meme animators on the platform right now. I'll make sure to link him down in the description here. Basically, the incident goes like this. Trollge is trying to be one with nature, and when he goes out into the woods, he hears a creepy howl out in the distance. And of course, he has to follow the sound to his owner, which turns out to be this horrible, spore-ridden monstrosity. And it turns Trollge into a type of giant tree monster that plants his roots in the woods and is looking for a host to put his spores in. So even though that giant red tree Trollge at the end of the mod technically saves Boyfriend and Girlfriend, he's actually doing it for his own benefit, not because he actually cares about them. He simply wants to put his spores in Boyfriend and Girlfriend so that they can help reproduce whatever this tree type monstrosity is. Basically leaving us at a cliffhanger, not knowing if Boyfriend and Girlfriend will get away from this tree monstrosity or if Daddy Dearest will come onto the scene to save his daughter. If you want to know about all the corrupted characters in the Pibby mod, make sure to check the video on the screen here. Thanks for watching. Peace.